Meow. I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick, so I'll be right back. Moo! I'm back. I just had to grab myself a drink. Uh-oh. Nope, never mind. It's good. Okay, yeah, no. I fucking punched my mic is what I did. Hi, Nunu. How's it going? You got right from my hand, and I tried to not punch you. You're okay, it's just a sticker. Maybe if you stop running through the sticker bushes all the time, you wouldn't get all these fucking stickers, now would you? Now would you? Oh, she gives me kisses. She's just like, listen, I understand you're upset with me. However, get this. Kiss. Your breath kind of smells like coffee, Nunu. Why is that? What have you been eating to make your breath smell like coffee? How? Just... how? Mwah. Nunu is an amazing pupper, and I love her with all of my heart. Hipsters? Is that... she's been eating hipsters? Oh, okay. Oh my god. Yeah, look at that face. Okay. My character needs sleep. Yeah, so I think I actually do have the internet issue fixed. Like firmly fixed. Like it probably won't be an issue anymore. I called them up today. I called up the people, and they was like, yeah, no, everything looks fine, and immediately after I hung up on the call, it was fixed. So I'm wondering if they were like, yeah, no, everything's fine. Fuck, we gotta fix this. Who? Well, I have Raptidon handler armor. Yeah, Vikar's got the good shit. I carry so much. Why do I have some of this? Oh, that's not too bad looking. That ain't bad looking either. I'm gonna store those. What was it? Bad? Fucking god damn it. Why do I always do that? No, so I'm still not 100% sure, but basically they were like, "Hey, can you, you know, push the wire in?" And I was like, "Okay." They were like, "Can you push the Ethernet cord in?" And I was like, "I mean, I guess I can. Yeah." I did that. And you know, it wasn't loose. It pushed in a slight amount, so I'm like, okay, maybe actually that was the issue. I'm wondering if that was the issue. Like, it was just slightly... It was close enough and tight enough to actually be getting the signal, but loose enough to where it was staggered. I'm wondering if that was what it is. Otherwise, it was probably something on their end, and they were like, no, everything's fine, and they fixed it while I was on the call. And then they were like, you might want to talk to someone. You might want to talk to the people that sold you your laptop. And I just looked at... Hold on. She said, you might want to talk to the person that sold you your laptop. And I just looked at this. I went, yeah, I guess I should. I probably should talk to someone about that. So I guess I'm going to be talking to somebody about this goddamn behemoth of a computer that's in my room. You know, and see if they can fix it. It's of nothing. Of literally nothing. Seriously, where's all of my weight coming from? All of my weight's coming from here, let's be real. Here, let's just store away a fuckload of this, because we got a lot. We got a lot of just random ass drugs and whatnot. Like, that brought me down to a 68 just by putting that away. 0.05, 0.05. Yeah, I need to find the stuff that's, like, really weighing me down. That being said, I'm really not saying... Like, all of this is 0.05. Like, yeah, it's gonna weigh me down over time. But... catch up, like, this can go in, because that's a 0.15, and yeah, see, that actually made a difference. Pasta packs, yeah, we can store those away. Some of these are 0.1s, but they're also drinks, and it seems as though you drink a lot more commonly than anything else. Hey, Klein! How's it going, my dude? What's up, man? It's been forever. What are you up to? Fucking. Yes. Generic brand soda. For when you want caffeine and also to not partake in caloric intake. Caloric. Cancel tuna and brine. So... have you guys ever just eaten tuna just straight up, like just out of the can or something? Is that something that anyone does? Because I know I don't. Like, I'll mix it with, like, mayo. Like, I'll mix tuna with mayo, and I'll be like, okay, well, that, you know, let's mix some relish in that as well, and we'll have some tuna sandwiches. Like, but I don't think I've ever just been like, man, fuck yeah, time to just eat this shit straight up. It had to be done. There was no saving him. Same with that one.
They shouldn't have stood in our way.
Damn straight they should have stood in our way. How dare they even be somewhere within our region? Been streaming this game as well. I love it. It's a really good game. It is an absolutely fantastic, just amazing game. I would not trust you if you didn't. Straight up, this supernova difficulty. Hells yeah, it is. I think it makes it a lot more interesting and fun. I had one friend tell me about 2 game-breaking bugs. So I know about the 2 game-breaking bugs, so that I can avoid them. But past that, I've not been spoiled for this game at all. Did we just become best friends? I don't know. I thought you were already my best friend. I guess I was wrong. Okay. So, I need to go get, like, a lighter case, I believe it was. I need to get a lighter case. Contrary to the alternative, heavier case. Nuck, nuck, nuck. I'm so funny. I came out from this direction. Yeah, I need to, like, go over the hill or something. I've been sneaky, cheeky, breaky with my comrade. I see. Gonna lurk for a bit. Go for it. You have a good lurk. And I absolutely get that. Sometimes you just need to lurk. Okay, how's it? Okay.
I'm ready for this. Nice one.
We got one. Oh. Oh, okay. I was like, man, what's killing that thing so easily? Now I know. I took. They honestly don't seem that bad. They're like, man, we're gonna fucking kill you. But first, a dance. It's like, oh shit, I don't know how to dance. Like, they I don't know, they like ran up on us, and then they just stood there and accepted death. Which actually brings me to an amusing anecdote of how the woman was just like, don't get yourself killed. Yuck. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave them with their assault rifles. Commemorative cigarette case. The cigarette case is metal-lined and embossed with an iconic rendering of the Hope. The name Lillian is signed on the inside of the metal lid. Commissioned by Spacer's Choice for a Founding Day anniversary promotion honoring the lives lost with the Hope. Nothing like a good smoke to help you remember someone dying in the airless void of space, gasping for breath in their last moments.
That was made for the 50th anniversary of the Hope. Remember that. I just got back from school. Dad set candles on our doorstep.
Aw. Well, shit. Wait, people in this game have emotions? I don't believe that. That's impossible. People in this game don't have emotions. They're a part of a capitalistic society that ignores emotions. To our Porter. Our Raptidons seem to be experiencing a problem of the intimate variety. If the law has instilled in these bloodthirsty beasts the instinct towards self-preservation, then that instinct does not seem to manifest in procreation. If anything, the internal logic of the common Raptidon is to ensure the survival of its species by butchering every other living creature within sight. My other working theory is that these Raptidons refuse to breed, and I do not know why. I've attempted to play music for them. No luck. Please tell Mr. Crane I'm working as hard as I can to resolve this issue. I understand he's eager to test the genetic makeup of the Raptidon Alpha for its possible applications to improving our dental hygiene. To A. Crane. The working habits of the Common Security Chief. Dr. Crane, please do something about Reuben. He won't stop checking in on my Raptidons. Just today, he told me that I need to improve security on my Raptidon pen, on the occasion that brigands and bandits fall upon Roseway. Given the secrecy of our operation, I hardly think we're in any danger of falling prey to roving outlaws. For goodness sake, Anton, we're on the ass end of Terra 2 here. That's a little thing we call dramatic irony. To administration. From C.O. Malley. Look upon my works, ye mighty in despair. To whom it may concern, if you are reading this letter, you are either of the odious and perfidious faction of tyrants known as the Board, or you are one of my people wasting time on patrol. If you are the former, know that the days of your iron-fisted rule over the colony of Halcyon are numbered. As the day of your reckoning approaches, I advise you to consider the words written on the pedestal of Ozymandias and reflect on the human condition. If you are the latter, get back to patrol, you dolts. Oh man, the writing of this game is great. That'd be an interesting drug. A drug that makes it so that you are now ambidextrous. Like that's an awesome idea for a drug. I don't know how it would work. In fact, it basically sounds impossible. But if someone could make that, they'd be like a trillionaire. No, all of my stuff still seems to be in pretty dang good condition. So I don't see much of a reason to go messing with anything. Well, I have Gyrosite, which just reduces spread, whereas this Extendosite increases the weapon range. I think it's okay. It's a carbine. I had a thing that changed my shit to N-rays. I don't know where it went. Hello. Oh, wait. I think the outlaws are okay with me since I chose not to go, like, killing them. Do I count as a person that likes to run if I constantly run to the point where I mess up multiple muscles on the underside of my foot? Yes, you absolutely love to run. You love to run so much that it is messing you up, and you should probably calm down a bit. That being said, that's fucking hardcore, man. That's like hardcore, man. Like, you know. No, all in all, sign like exercise, just like dieting, or basically anything in life is only good if you do it in controlled amounts. Because if you overdo it, you will mess yourself up.
Seriously, don't get yourself killed. It's a nice cigarette case, but it's still just a cigarette case.
I got it, dude. I could absolutely do this. That's free XP right there. I'm just saying. But that being said, that's pretty shitty. No, I'm not doing it. My heart is not in the right place. Like, if it was something like, yeah, you're gonna die, you know, like, if it was to either kill her or save her from being killed, you know, the two biggest polars, absolutely. But this is a collector's edition memorial cigarette case. Come on. Yeah, here you go.
You're shitting me.
It occurs to me, if I could get this when you couldn't, I bet you couldn't take it from me.
It's been a real long day. You want to do this?
Do you?
It's a shitty cigarette case. I wasn't gonna fight no raptidons over it, and I sure as fuck ain't fighting you.
Well, there we go.
So, you gonna stand here and lord it over me, or what?
You see, that's okay by me. Oh man, my priorities are all over the place. Is there anything else I still need to do here? Did not acquire Anton's research, but I got the other two. Install the acid steeper, track down Reginald Cheney. Reginald Cheney! Ugh. Delicious. Ooh, yeah. You guys ever burp in just such a way to where you get the flavor of what you last ate and you're like, oh wow, that was a really good thing. That tastes amazing. I think after years of abuse, my feet are just used to tripping and pulling muscles constantly that they ignore minor pain to the point where I can walk a full day on this kind of stuff and only notice it when I sit down at home. I mean, I think that's actually... Yeah, I got him. I think that's actually kind of a normal sign. Like, people that work in, like, retail or something that keeps them on their feet for long periods of time, like, they can relate to that.
Won't mess with us.
Huh.
Got it.
I missed that first shot. That is my bad. Why is this guy in pieces? He got shot by a normal assault rifle. How'd he explode? You know what? Oh, really? That got me? Yeah, okay. Oh, this is a cool effect they got going on. I am concussed. At least it's not like in, what was it? Fallout New Vegas, where if your head got crippled, you got that effect that would happen, and it's like, oh my god, this is hell. Nunu is now on my lap because she's like, hey, I heard you making a sound. Are you okay? Do you need to talk about it? Hey, are you okay? Do you need to talk? I love you, Nunu.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Hi, Nunu. Hi, Nunu. Hi, Nunu. Nunu, hi. This dog, man. Oh, okay.
Okay. So I was watching this program. You remember that spin-off series about the Masked Marketeer? Halcyon Helen's coming on for a special romance arc. Ah! What if they hold hands?
This I gotta see. Thanks.
Something busted, Captain?
No. This one time at a fencing tournament, I fell super hard on my right ankle. I still went on to fence another bout and won it like a champ, but by the time we drove home, it turns out the entire tendon on the side of my foot was Oh! You just sent me into shock there. Oh, why would you tell me this? Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Back to the groundbreaker.
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Sign. Holy fuck. You just said one of the most painful sentences I think I've heard in a long time. I eat the meat. Gives Duke a Valium, thank you. Yeah, no, I had one instant. So back in middle school, I actually played, I played football. I only did for 1 year because I wanted to be like my brother and earn my dad's approval. And it's like I don't know when it happened. It was during training, I think. It was during practice. I ended up straining one of my ligaments or tendons in my shin.
Don't take my word for it.
And
Speak for yourself.
it was one of the most painful things I've ever felt. Like, every time I put any weight on it,
Have a look.
like actual weight on it, like, it was just like a fucking ripping feeling in my leg, and it was awful. I just want to sell some stuff. Holding on to one Vortex Mace for the shits and giggles. Yeah, let's go. Yo, how's it going,
Have you had
Gladys?
a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway? You don't hurry
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Someone will get to snooping around there before you do.
No, I did it.
I investigated. First things first, my engineer's looking to do some deep cleansing. Wants to impress Chief Junlei.
I think I got just the thing, my dear. A few years back, Auntie Cleo's put out a home makeover kit, and I snagged a couple for myself. High-grade shampoo and conditioner, scrubby brush, a nice lotion, that sort of thing. I still got 'em, too.
What's the scrubby brush for?
Cleaning around your nails, sweetheart. Gets the engine grease out. Makes your hands soft.
Oh, nice.
Most folk don't got the time. Or bathtubs for such, me included. I'll let you have one on clearance. You want rosish, mock apple and cinnamon, or refurbished ship?
You got a preference, Pravati?
Oh, gosh. We never talked about what kind of smells she likes. I think pretty much every spot on Groundbreaker just smells like old socks.
It comes down to what sort of intent you got. If I was looking to do a spy job over in engineering, I'd be safe with refurbished ship. Now, if I was a young thing trying to come on all precious-like, I'd probably go with rosish. But if I was doing it for my own self, I'd pick mock apples and cinnamon.
I guess you could eeny-miny mow it?
Take your time, dear. A lady's scent says a lot about her.
Go with, how about a mock apple and cinnamon? Pravati's sweet, just like a pie.
Captain!
I'll just wrap that up for you, since it's for a special occasion.
I'll pay for that, ma'am. Thanks for being so helpful.
You're welcome, dear.
Gladys is actually really nice. For a second, like, when I first met her, I was like, ah, shit, she's gonna be like the sweet old granny that actually has like a doomsday cult or some shit. But no, she's actually pretty sweet.
I invested that distress signal from Roseway.
What's that? Speak up now.
About those secrets you asked me to look for?
What'd you turn up?
I acquired some research on Raptidon Musk. Interested?
Pardon me, sweetheart. My old ears must have misheard you. Did you say Raptidon? Gracious, someone must have hauled them off Monarch. Naughty, naughty. A couple of folks around here might pay a fair few bits for this. Might even be able to start a bidding war.
What was that sound?
I've found schematics for a prototype weapon from Force, and I'm selling. You buying?
Peaches and cream, if that isn't the most handsome bit of lethal engineering I've seen all week. That'll go for a tidy sum of bits. If you say so.
Hold on, what?
Any...
What are those quests? Did I ever receive those, or? Oh, right, these. Hold on, actually. Ooh, I'm tempted to go do those. I think it's decrease rep with the board. I mean, it's decrease rep with those guys. I could go do those real quick. I could, like, Yeah, hold on. I haven't done too much. I've done very little. I want to go do this. Ooh, that was good. Yeah, I saw off the schematics, yeah. But I want to give these a go back over here and see what I can gain from it. Because if the total amount that they give me for, you know, doing these quests is like 10,000, like, I can play both sides. Yeah, whatever, shut up. Like, that's what I'm thinking. I can play both sides by doing this. I can just buy the thing instead of being like, here's some secrets. Ooh. That wet, smacky sound.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, hello. Why do you seem familiar? Have we met?
No, who are you again?
I am Orson Shaw, Chief Behavior... Wait. Yes, I'm quite sure we've met. My apologies. Have you retrieved my schematics yet?
Got them right here.
What a relief. You hold months of work in your hands.
Hold on. Force weapons are contraband. Why didn't you turn this in when you found it?
Anton would have just given them to Porter without a second thought. What a waste of potential that would have been.
These are valuable schematics. I could sell them for quite the profit.
Sadly true. Contraband does tend to fetch a high price among the colony's ne'er-do-wells. So be it. I'll buy them off of you.
Deal.
Much obliged. Here are your bids.
That's only 100?
Let's see here. Attach this, twist that, apply a little pressure, and voila! I can finally call this little side project complete. Thank the law.
That was 100. Oh, okay.
I can't be caught with this. You take it. If R&D buys the schematics from me, perhaps I'll get you the first model, hot off the presses. I'll, call you? Yes, I'll call you.
That was worth 9,000 XP. Actually, yeah, completing these quests might be worth it just in XP alone. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go ahead and turn these in just because of the XP. And then I'll just buy the schematics because let's be real, I've gathered enough.
Any news on that thing we spoke about? You know, that thing.
I found that your experiment.
Don't keep me in suspense. Did you get my stuff? I mean, not mine. It's for other parties. Buyers.
I've got it. All yours.
This is gonna make me so popular. I mean, with the people who buy it, not by using it. Because I'm not.
So what kind of reward were you planning to offer?
Take this. You earned it. If you run into me again after all this is over, maybe I'll have more. Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah, no, yeah, no. I think this was worth. The delicious, delicious taste of chicken that I had for dinner. Dinner, yeah. Yeah, I had for dinner. Yeah, I think the experience from that was much more worth it.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
Yeah, okay. Let's go see what this is about.
You don't think that's a problem? Whole ship's running on a computer's fancy. That'll make you nervous, Preacher?
No, Felix. The concept of a ship computer does not make me nervous. Are you scared of Ada?
I ain't scared of Ada.
Good. I'm glad we cleared that up.
It's just, she's a computer, Max. What happens when her equations tell her to cut off her oxygen? Or blast us all into space?
Felix, Ada is not sentient. She can't act out of a sense of malice. Where do you get these ideas?
I was watching True Stories of Mechanical Murderers last night.
One of these days, I'm going to make you read an actual book.
It's funny. Okay, away we go. Yeah, I approve of this course of action a lot more than just selling off the ideas.
Approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. I like the gun designs in this game.
Have either of the assault
They have a kind of simplistic but good look to them. Like, they didn't add on just a whole bunch of, like, extra details to make them look cooler. I think that's why they're so cool.
Looking for some... Oh.
Yeah. Come on, Moon Man. I ain't waiting all day. Oh. Oh, damn. We'll hold on to the ultimatum. Do I even care about the Vortex Mace? Let's be real, I'm not gonna use it.
Have you...
I didn't sell the junk.
Have a look.
There we go.
Have you had a... You... Click.
Yeah, go ahead and do the thing.
What? What?
I found a prototype weapon schematic from Force, but I lost it.
Bless your slippery little fingers. Isn't that just a shame? Prototype schematics go for a fair handful of bits around here.
I found a toothpaste formula, but then I unfound it.
Well, that's just swell, sweetheart. Good for you.
I acquired some research on Raptidon Musk, but I found another buyer.
A shame you didn't visit old Gladys first. That would have fetched a good price. I may have thrown in a batch of my famous sugar cookies just to sweeten the deal. If Auntie Cleo's exporting wraps from Monarch, golly me, Someone's going to be in the soup when they get caught.
I think that's it.
Darnation. It sounded like a gold mine, but maybe that's just my old hopes getting in the way. I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your pal Gladys now.
Wow.
You can come visit anytime.
I completely flubbed that up and didn't help out at all. And I still get paid and XP, and she still praises me. That being said, I'm pretty sure the praise is actually like a double-sided blade, and she's just like, fucking idiot. In any case, here's 10,000 bits.
Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the Sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her. Now, was there anything else?
Back to your hard-earned wisdom.
Straight to the point, eh? All right then, on you go.
You mentioned groundbreakers outside of the board's control.
That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss Junlei.
Hey, you rhymed right there.
Oh, that's all for me. I just wanted to hear a rhyme today.
Level 11, whereas this is level 18. Ultimatum. Force. This scary and powerful handgun is standard issue for Earth Directorate soldiers and is made by the weapon conglomerate Force, who owns their own colony in a separate system. This thing's level 11 and is doing as much damage as the plasma cutter. Or plasma cutter? Plasma carbine. But I guess all in all, technically it's based off of DPS.
I'm gonna be able to set foot on a whole other planet. I know Monarch's a moon. I think it counts anyhow.
Monarch is a wretched hive of terrorism and anarchy.
Ha!
We'd best top off our ammo stock before we leave.
I got the reference. Vicar. I got the reference. Oh. I got the reference. Inform Dr. Wells you have a nav key. Sila. Gotta do this thing.
Groundbreaker's safe from melting to bits now. Lots of good people can rest easy because of you.
I know, I'm great. What do you think of the new guy, Felix?
He seems like a nice boy to me. I'm glad you gave him a shot.
I'm not. Oh no, he seems really smart.
Oh, I'm sure he puts his socks on one at a time like anybody else. I mean, sure, he's a bit rough around the edges. I bet he just needs somebody to show him a better path.
You seriously think I'm the right sort to put him on the right course in life?
You might surprise yourself. I hope this fancy soap we got is extra strength. I'm feeling a mite ripe.
Yeah. So there's your soap.
Thanks, Captain. I'm gonna put these someplace safe. In her messages, Junlei said her mama used to make this dish for Monarch. Dustback casserole. Salt tuna and xenogold needle mushrooms.
What?
And then for dessert, there's a thing called, sweetheart cake. It's made with almond paste and wax gourds. There's gotta be some place in Stellar Bay that can bake a casserole. And I heard tell there's a Rizzo's town near there called Cascadia, what specializes in sweets.
Is this really necessary?
Abso-surely, Captain. When I got everything all planned out, all I gotta do is follow the steps. Then I don't got time to be nervous.
I see. So, now the companion quest is taking us to Cascadion Monarch. And Stellar Bay. Okay. Okay, noted. We could do that. We got this. Delicious. I need to see about switching this weapon's damage type to in-rays? I still don't exactly know how powerful in-rays are, but I'm curious. I guess I could always switch it back.
Warning, intruders will be... Oh, it's you.
Yeah, it's just me. I know, maybe next time.
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Doesn't this guy have a life?
I don't believe so, Captain. Transmission incoming.
Wonderful.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really.
What?
You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the Board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the Board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
You sound like you've been to Monarch.
No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps?
Maybe. Where should I start?
You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
Oh, that's a lot of XP.
I've got some questions for you.
Come see me in my lab. I'll answer any questions you have.
Alright, I'm off.
Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Level 15. What do I want to do? Let's increase leadership a bit. Determination. The inhaler heals you and your companions, but they get 30% of the healing effects. I'm cool with that. Honestly, I really do want to increase this. Get that to 34. And then, let's top off our ranged. And let's get a point into... something. Let's just put another point into leadership. Why not? Wonderful. Yeah, I'm going to want to increase my companion's health because, kind of annoyed of them dying too much. Let's have something to eat. Purple berry crunch. Purple berry punch. Let's go to Phineas's lab.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Yeah, we better. I don't like that. I thought I had a weapon mod that made so my gun shot in rays. I thought. I have mag to power, but... I guess not. Okay, well, that's fine. Don't hurt me none. No rocks.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work?
Yeah, it works.
Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud.
Empty tubes. Inspect immediately before signing your merchandise. It is your responsibility to note any damage on all copies of the freight bill. 2 live sister pigs. Yeah. Whatever. Okay, let's go meet him. Let's go meet the dude, like, firmly and in person this time.
After securing my ongoing experiments, and securing myself, mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since, in fact, I've never had a visitor.
That's fair. I get that. He really is caught up on his safety. Password required. Let's just bypass that. To H. Blythe. Saying no response. I worked it out. Explain detail later. Will be difficult to reproduce. Need your help. All necessary materials should be present in Halcyon, but location eludes me. Dumped a new associate outside Terra 2 near Edgewater. Have a stake in my purpose, but trust in them only about 23.7% at present. They're recovering a ship. Should be along any time. Just need to know where to send them. Let me know when you get this. Eager to be done. P.
Careful, that's my communications terminal.
Yeah, I just hacked into it. Don't mind me. Bubbles! Oh, he's so cute. He's probably gonna get heckin' deaded. As sad as that is. I'm taking off your posters, don't mind me. Obscure body in the SK system. Hibernation chamber. You spent over 4 decades in space with nothing but the technology of this little chamber keeping you alive. The rest of your fellow colonists are still trapped in similar chambers, waiting for you to restore them.
From hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
My helmet. Gotta admit, that's a pretty cool helmet.
Your old hibernation mask. Had to remove it, you know, in case you were prone to vomiting.
You know, at least he looked out for me. Ooh, secrets. Let me read your personal data. Have procured the services of one Captain Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. I'll be to name his ship after the quality of his services. I'll be sending my new accomplice down to Hawthorne via escape pod as soon as the revival process is complete. Hawthorne should make for an agreeable companion, or at least an acceptable chaperone. Law willing, he isn't a total buffoon. Okay. Yo, how's it going, dude?
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout.
Okay.
Any chance you could repair that monitoring device?
The one I gave you before your pod landed? Ruined beyond repair. Impossible to find replacement parts. That's Halcyon Manufacturing for you. Don't worry about it. I'm reasonably certain you're not going to spontaneously expire. No need to monitor your recovery.
You shot me into space, you lunatic. I'm lucky I survived at all.
Nonsense. There's no such thing as luck. Only well-calculated margins of error. You survived that fall in 85 out of 100 simulations.
85 of 100?
You could have asked me before shoving me into an escape pod.
Oh, Balderdash, you hadn't yet recovered your faculties of speech. What was I to do? Dear so-and-so, would you like to be shoved into an escape pod? Blink twice for yes?
Yeah.
Still, I admit I may have been a touch hasty, even thoughtless. I do apologize if I rushed you.
Well, for what it's worth, I appreciate you pulling me out of hope.
Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals.
Well, I wanted to talk to you about something else.
Of course. What's on your mind?
Is there some reason you're hiding behind bulletproof glass?
Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Got a moment to talk?
Absolutely. Let's talk.
Have you met my crew yet?
No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Ah, the wanted criminal himself. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
Show a little hospitality, Phineas.
Oh, very well. I can be a little cantankerous when I haven't had my caffeinoids. You have my apologies and so forth. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are.
Me too.
You may be extraordinarily dim-witted, but you've got heart. I'm sure your crew sees that as well as I do.
Who are you calling dim-witted?
Spare me the flattery, Phineas.
That's odd. I'm at least 65% certain my tone was sufficiently sincere. Perhaps the glass is distorting my voice. Must look into that.
There's something else I wanted to talk to you about.
What's on your mind?
Oh, no, never mind. I'll be back.
I like Phineas. Yeah, he's just the right amount of autism to make me love him. Like the perfect amount of autismo. You have acquired
request
poster.
no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board. Who keeps ordering these?
Where do the posters go? Yeah, no, seriously, why do we have cows? Yeah, it's whatever. Okay, well, can I either go to Monarch or Skyla? I believe I have a companion quest in both locations. Also, my people leveled up. Hooray! Chance to reset ability cooldown on ability use. Spec Ops. Oh. That's for Ellie. Increase the damage dealt by this companion's ability. This companion swaps weapons and reloads much faster. When Ellie is in the party, any damage that would kill you instead heals a small amount of health. This effect has a long cooldown. Says you, as in me? I honestly have it basically under control. I think I'll be okay. I'll give her that. Felix, what should I get you? While Felix is in the party, you and your companion deal bonus damage to corporate enemies. You know what? I like that. Parvati. Tactical time dilation meter. When Parvati performs her ability, you recharge some of your tactical time dilation meter. I don't use it too often. That was the flog gun from the guy. I think you just sold off this schematic. Wait, I already read this. He's a very well-rounded amount of salt and sweet. He is. He really is. It's pretty chill, actually. I kind of like it. Could increase the ability damage. Nah, we'll just take that. Vicar, what do you got? Science weapon damage. I ain't using science weapons. I will take the Spec Ops. I think that actually works for him pretty well. Right, and I want to open my journal. Salvager in the sky. Oh, right. Talk to her once you have access to Stellar Bay, which I don't believe I do. I don't know if I do or not. I'm gonna go check up on this one.
Arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Chill. So what you're saying is there's a 20% chance to the nth powered. He just goes on a rampage with his shotgun Keck. Yeah, basically. Yeah, 20.2 in. Yeah. Where he's just shooting everything with his shotgun. Like, I like Parvati's as well because it's a free knockdown. But it places her within melee range, and that's pretty fucking dangerous. So I tried to use her ability sparingly against, like, one enemy.
This is something Tobias could handle.
Have a good night, Sarah.
Out the door.
Take care of yourself. Pleasant dreams and all that.
I got a nav key to Stellar Bay. Is that job still up for grabs?
Sure is. Welcome aboard, contractor. One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you.
Fallbrook?
What's Sublight doing in Fallbrook?
A few of my contractors run flights in there and out again, working around with the board embargo. We keep the community lubricated with a steady supply of booze and unconventional erotica. Byzantium kids with more money than sense can thank Sublight for their good time.
How unconventional. Asking for a friend.
One of my guys filmed a Raptidon grinding on an automech. Didn't end well for anyone, including the cameraman.
What kind of salvage are we looking for?
When the board pulled out of Monarch, they buried or sealed anything they couldn't carry off-world. Apparently, one of Catherine's teams uncovered an abandoned lab with full tanks of Alta Vitae gas.
So I'm going after Alta Vitae gas. What exactly is that?
It's exactly 1 million bits per cubic meter. Before you get too excited, the only thing rarer than Alta Vitae gas is a reliable buyer. Dangerous stuff. Acid for the nuclein in your cells. It's no good to anyone outside of a lab.
That sounds awful.
Ah, yes, Alta Vitae. I knew someone who inhaled it by accident. I'd never seen anybody spontaneously combust before.
I see your friend here is the brains of the operation. Good. Every salvage crew needs one.
Damn straight.
I'll take the job.
Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing.
Yes?
When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood?
What am I looking for?
Don't go looking for anything, except salvage. Just watch out. You'll do fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
God damn.
I ain't worried if you aren't, Captain. Honest.
Seriously, like, I was all game until she was like, hey. Keep some eyes on the back of your head, okay? Like, once she said that ominous statement, I was like, what?
More strays while you were out? I suppose if the crew's quarters fill up, we could hang hammocks in the cargo hold.
Damn straight we could. So, that's a reason to go Monarch. This one. Oh. I have the acid steepers. I just have to install them. Chill. Let's do that. Install acid. And installed.
Initiating initialization sequences. Greetings, customer! This SAM unit is unable to locate your registered information.
Hi, Scarm.
Would you like to register your SAM?
Yes.
Registering new owner, Captain.
So, where did you come from?
All SAM units travel fully assembled in a 12x12 corrugated steel box.
Welcome to the crew, Sam.
SAM units live to clean and clean to live.
Okay. How's you? Not too bad. I'm a little tired, but all in all, I am just fine. This SAM unit is freaking amazing. I love him. He actually does clean. Oh, that's awesome.
Every SAM unit comes lean, mean, and ready to clean.
I love this thing. Oh!
This unit is unable to process the service request. Ah! Customer, please repeat the command.
Good name. You got a janitor now? I do, and it's amazing. Oh, I can fire him? No, he's not getting fired.
Good work, Sam.
Thank you. Customer, this area is utterly filthy.
Back to work, Sam.
This is great. He's just peeing on my furniture. This is wonderful. This looks like something from RoboCop 2, lol. Yeah, I could see it. Let's get 6 hours of wink time. And then we'll wake up to a nice refreshing taste of purple berry punch. Isn't that great? Right, what else do I need to do? Monarch? Okay. Stellar Bay, Skyla. This one is on Skyla. Okay, this one's got one for Skyla, and there's also apparently one on Hawthorne's. Yeah, apparently Hawthorne's got a, I presume a science weapon? Yeah, I guess we'll go Monarch next. Well, actually, I want to see if I can find this weapon. And then we'll go Monarch.
Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
How early does it get dark over there? 6.
We'll be here.
I can have Sam. Oh. Yes. Sam. Corrosive blasters, 720 DPS. Corrosive washer, 600 DPS. Will increase his base health. Increase his armor rating. Sam deals bonus damage to auto mechanicals. That is actually really nice. Sure, we'll take it. Guys, we got Sam. I'm so happy. At first, I thought he was just gonna be like... I thought he was just gonna, like, be a janitor for a moment. And I was like, oh, that's a shame. But as it turns out, he's an actual companion. Whom is a badass. Parvati's only got 8.33 helmet armor. Whereas Sam here's got 53. Because Sam's head is made of metal. God, I wish that were me. You wish that it got dark at 6 p.m.? Is that what you're saying? Tell me where your super-powered ultimate weapon is, fool. Oh, here it is. It's a shrink ray.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find the target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Can't believe I missed that my first time coming in. Shrink ray, 36 DPS. Yeah. Science weapon created by Dr. Phineas Wells. This handheld device is capable of shrinking any living being it is fired at. On the bottom of the grip, Dr. Wells has personally signed the weapon and optimistically numbered it 001. Sun starts setting at 4. By 4:30, it'd be dark. Oh, damn. Well, you have to think, we also change our time in order to, like, make it so it's setting at 6. In reality, if we didn't do that, it would be setting at 5, I believe?
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
Sure, let's go listen to them.
How our crew's a lot like that crime family from the Masked Marketeer?
Okay, but who's Sam?
Come on, Ellie, Sam ain't people. I guess he can be Chairman Rockwell on that one cameo appearance.
I heard they had an automech read those lines because the actors were afraid of offending the chairman.
Good to see you, boss.
What do you have against mechanical beings of power and destruction? Let's go, Monarch. Warning, dangerous. Cascadia landing pad. We'll go to the Stellar Bay landing pad.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
You are correct, and I need a drink in celebration. Unfortunately, Sam, I can't have you on this one. I gotta bring Vicar Max. Yeah, daylight savings, ew. Ew, indeed. Like, you have to freaking... Like, it's kind of like getting off of an airplane. Just time changes. For everyone. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to take those, but... It was just some armor parts, so it's fine. Let's see, what all do we need to do? We'll do the empty man first. This isn't stairs. Is this supposed to be an elevator? Yes. Couldn't figure it out for a moment there. For us, that happens in summer.
Don't think I've seen you around.
Oh wait,
that's
interesting.
You are new here, right?
You seem surprised.
You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
What are they doing out there?
You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes.
Aww.
On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
Me? I'm Alex Hawthorne.
Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
Is Stellar Bay really that isolated?
We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are Sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago.
Can't live without Purple Berry Crunch.
That's interesting, Scarm. I know a lot of people talk about how changing the time zone here in America is stupid, because it's a tradition that's been kept up since basically because farmers needed to wake up earlier, and they were like, man, we're waking up so goddamn early, and you know, by the time we're done doing our thing, everyone's asleep. So the government was like, oh, we'll just make it so that we change the time for everyone. You guys wake up at was basically the same time, but technically isn't, and everyone else has to, you know, wake up at the same time as you. It's great. Over here, if we try to do daylight savings, it'd help nothing. We'd still be getting up in pitch black and coming home to pitch black, you know. But in summer, getting up an hour earlier works just fine. I see. Ben Franklin told the government to do it, I think, right? Yeah, it was Ben Franklin. Yeah, because Ben Franklin was like, I have slaves and I can relate with the farmer's plight of having to wake up early. It was Ben Franklin. At least I believe so. Now I'm unsure, but I'm like 89% positive it was Ben Franklin that introduced it.
You're not what I expected to find on Monarch.
Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
Are you saying the board's been lying about this place?
Oh, sure. They make Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell.
Oh, great.
Ah, the nostalgic stench of home. Can't say I miss the day-to-day of living in Edgewater.
Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though.
Hey, Annika, how's it going, dude? What's up? Are we discussing Ben Franklin because my Canadian self is already lost? I mean, you know, we're discussing
Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to
why
meet you.
daylight savings
If you
is
see
a
him over
thing.
at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you?
Yeah, sure, I could do that.
Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
Sure. That depends. What is it?
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Who's the Black Hole?
That's Bertie Holcomb. Only one of the greatest Tossball hackers ever.
I wonder if he's kin. Dad had family that worked for Rizzo's. I never got to meet them.
Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. You've been living
It
in a
was World
sulfur
War
pit or
I?
something?
Oh, okay, cool. There's a thing on National Treasure movie. Do tell. Because it's looking into getting rid of daylight savings on their end, lol. Or BC. BC. Backyard Canada.
But why is he called the Black Hole?
On account of him being the best hacker who ever played, nothing gets by him. He sucks up every ball that comes his way.
Okay, that's all I ever need to hear on that subject.
Whatever you say, I could talk tossball for hours.
This poster sounds pretty valuable.
I couldn't really say, I'm just a fan of the game. But the fancy collector types say the more people see these things, the less valuable they are. And I figure my poster's been passed around by more than a few people by now.
Sure, I can ask about your poster.
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar
British
in the
Columbia.
MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
I'm not good at acronyms, Annika. You're talking to someone who, if you put SMH, my first inclination is to read it as so much hell. We're looking into getting rid of summertime because it helps with nothing and just leads to lots of car crashes from basically making people get up at 5 a.m. Yeah, fuck that. AKA the province from which I originate. It's an abbreviation, not an acronym. Abbreviations are acronyms. Shut up. They were figuring out a code on the back of the $100 bill, and they were confused because it looked like the clock was pointing at the wrong time. Nicolas Cage and the other historian girl was completely stumped, and Riley the psychic just randomly talks about daylight savings time. I see. Holy shit. This armor's pink and white. Doesn't look upgradable except for a utility slot. I guess I am in need of better armor now, aren't I?
Purpleberry lunch. Purpleberry punch.
That's another thing. It's heavy. I'm trying to aim for just like medium armor. Also, how are you, Duke? I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling a bit tired today, but all in all, I'm not too bad. How about yourself, Annika? Did you do anything special today? Elite troop armor. That looks cool.
Purpleberry crunch. Purpleberry lunch. Purpleberry punch. Purpleberry
Wait. Wait. That's really funny. You wanna know why this is funny? Because the implication has always been that these are windows. And we see right here, this is not a window. Lead me from an ocean. This is what Lemafau means now? I see. So you're saying you can eat crunch, lunch, and punch at the same time? Hells yeah. The Yacht Club. There's some colorful people in here. Let's talk to them.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood. So it's sliding. All over the place. Trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud.
I'll just keep listening.
But I gotta get in there. Get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
Sup? That's nice. No, again, the only time I ever went to therapy was in middle school when I was going through a lot of issues. But it was a really nice time. Like, you know, just go in, you talk with someone for an hour. I always just took the days off, and the therapist counted as a registered doctor, so I was able to just be like, yeah, excused absence. I'm dealing with a lot of emotional fallout from what happened, so I'm just trying to take it easy. I gotcha. As usual, Annika, if you ever need to talk about it, feel free to hit me up, okay? On like Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I may be a little, indisposed, but past that, I'm basically free.
I'm Cornelius Pumpernickel. Pleasure to meet you.
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you?
Sure. Another round, bartender.
Outstanding. What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger?
I'm just gonna point out, they basically, she just took a drink from, like an actual, like, bottle. Not like, have you ever been to an alcohol store and they just have, like, the giant-ass bottles of alcohol? And it's like, yeah, no, that's the hard liquor. You're supposed to mix that shit. She just drank from, like, one of the hard liquor bottles that you get at those stores. Thanks, my dude. Of course. I'm happy to help out, Annika.
I'm told you can help me find an information broker.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out
yeah,
there
liquor
after
store, thank you.
You want a guide sooner than that? You'll have to get me something to clear my head.
I'm not in a mood to fetch things. How much time do you need?
More than you have, I suspect. I plan to sit here and drink until I find myself awoken sober.
Fine, what do you need?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good.
Pills!
I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
Steroid or caffeine somethings? You don't even know what you're taking.
I know they make me see straight. For a little while. You gonna get me a dose or what?
Alright, I'll be back.
Okay, Annika. Much love to my friends. Have a wonderful night and take care of yourselves. Will do. Thank you, Annika. And it was great seeing you. Feel free to stop by whenever you feel like. Yeah, I hope your tum-tum starts feeling better as well, because that sucks. I think stomach pains are some of the, yeah, I think stomach pains are some of the worst pains that I ever deal with, because I hate them. Isn't that what you're doing too in your inventory? Listen, sign. Shh. It's different. Thank you. You are welcome.
Well, well. Isn't often we see new folk in Stellar Bay. First drink's on me, stranger.
Thanks.
Enjoy. If you plan on sitting through Nyoka's stories, you might could use a few.
I could use a few and telling them myself.
Now what can I do for you?
I like this guy's mustache.
How well do you know Nyoka?
Anyone who spends any amount of time in this bar is bound to get to know Nyoka.
Have a good night, Annika.
Being here so often herself. And I don't mean that unkindly. Anyone who's rid us of as many beasts as you have is entitled to a few drinks. Something else I can do for you?
Something else I can do for you?
You said you're not used to seeing new faces around here.
Not since Amber Heights. These days we have more leaving than coming.
Damn straight, Zorphus.
Off to join the Iconoclasts or some such.
How's it going, Zorphus? What's up?
Why is this place called the Yacht Club? Or sorry, what happened to Amber Heights?
Bunch of marauders broke into the executive compound, slaughtered everyone. Corporations pulled out of Monarch not long after. I thought everyone knew. But then that was 10 years ago. Still feels fresh to us every time we look at our walls, though.
Yeah, why is this place called the Yacht Club?
Thought it had a fancy ring to it. Name's the first advertising anyone sees, after all.
Are there any yachts in Stellar Bay?
Nope. But a man can dream.
You know what? Dude knows what he's doing. I'll give him that. He's smart. I forgot to offload the shrink ray. It's fine.
Something else I can do for you?
Hold on, need to sell the junk. There we go. God damn it, I just instinctively pick it up. I don't even mean to. I'm just like, ooh, thing. It's mine now. I've been outside fighting badgers and hobos. Why? Why is this what your typical day consists of? The Empty Man. Seems to be behind this place?
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
All the times and places, all the times and chances we could have been born.
Someone help me! My boy's in trouble.
Yo, how's it going?
Thank you for stopping.
Agnes.
Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature.
See Zorphus.
Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away. And
Tucker's in trouble. We gotta go help him.
Oh, I just know a raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
Your child is missing. Where'd you last see him?
Oh, I just knew you were a good person. Agnes, I said, this is the man to save your little Tucky. And I was
Tucky.
right. He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen.
Oh, law, Captain. A youngster won't last long in a place like this. Please, can't we help?
Please, won't you go and find my boy?
Don't worry, Mrs. Ramsher. I'll save your son.
Agnes Needham. That is a fucking fantastic name. That last name is goddamn amazing.
You say there was a reward involved with this request?
Well, I guess I can't ask you to leave the town walls for free. It is deathly dangerous out there.
Damn straight it
I got
is.
some bits saved up for a rainy day. I'll give you every last one if you just bring my Tucker back to me. I won't even be mad at him running off. You tell him I won't be mad.
Why would Tucker run away?
He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired of living cooped up behind the walls. But he doesn't understand how dangerous it is out there. I warned him. A raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know once ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his sweet little fingers. He should have listened to his mama. I promised I'd keep him safe here with me.
I'm sad she didn't say fingies.
Where would he have gone?
He's been listening to those awful broadcasts that the iconoclasts put out. I begged Sanjar to put a stop to them, but did he? No! And now I just know my boy's run off to Amber Heights. That is, if a Mantiqueen hasn't spooled out and eaten his entrails for breakfast already.
What were you saying about the iconoclasts?
Those low-life degenerates, leading innocent boys into a life of danger. Oh, they make it sound so exciting, like it's noble to risk it all out there, fighting for the greater good. How noble is it to worry your loved ones? Not at all, I say. But still they preach their sermons of anarchy and rebellion to anyone who'll listen. If they weren't holed up in Amber Heights, I'd knock them all upside the head.
Mm-hmm. Where's Amber Heights?
That old settlement, southwest of Stellar Bay. I don't know which is worse, the thought of my son shacking up with the nutty iconoclasts, or that he never made it. Sprats could be nesting in his rotting body alongside the road as we speak.
Damn.
Or maybe marauders got him, pulled all his teeth out, crushed him into their drugs and made him snort them. Oh, the things that could happen to my sweet baby.
I have a feeling that this is just a super over-attached mother.
I hope you find your son.
Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Yeah, I think she's just super overprotective. I'm sure that her boy is a grown-ass man who don't need no mama in his life anymore. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Zhang's Emporium. This building? Oh, no. Over here? Current site mod is just an X-Acto site. Yeah, let's go ahead and put an Extendo site on. Oh, that's much more delicious. Yo, how's it going?
Well, well. The only new folk I ever see in town are sublight runners from Fallbrook. But you don't look like one of Catherine's. What can I get you?
You know what, Sign, you make a very fair argument. I'd
All
like to
sales
trade.
are final. unless you threaten me. I'm kidding. Don't threaten me.
Too late. MSI plasma rifle. Oh, they got caps. That's adorable. Guys, they got caps. Plasma launcher. Yeah, I'm good.
Help! Someone's been killed! I think I'm gonna be sick.
Are you alright?
No! I just stepped in a dead man's blood. And I think one of the flies landed on my mouth.
That's awful.
If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Wait, do they not have guards or something? Or...
Oh, sorry. Just spooked me, was all.
He told us about the dead body.
Hastily packed suitcase.
Several ragged outfits, all of the same cut and color, was stuffed into this suitcase. Tossball betting slip. This betting slip lists some increasingly bold wagers made for a team called Mostly Colonists. It's from Left Field Tossball Betting. Well, I think I found all the clues I need. Yeah, whatever. Hi, resident.
Whatever you do, don't mention crossbow to Kaiser. You'll never hear the end of it.
Laura.
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
Didn't mean to scare you. I'll go. For now.
You know, I gotta admit, all in all, these ain't too bad of apartments. Sure, you ain't got any privacy, but past that, they're not too bad. Yeah, it's right across the way from what appears to be a diner. That, you know what? I'm okay with this.
Good day to you.
Everett Gill.
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart.
This man's hat.
I just about pissed my jumpsuit.
This man's hat.
Why would you admit that to anyone?
Because there's no shame in having overactive bladder muscles, all right? It's a perfectly normal medical condition. Besides, life in this town is enough to try anyone's nerves.
How's that?
Where should I begin? With the oversized mantisaurs? Or perhaps the rap spewing acid at our walls? The board was right. This place isn't fit for human habitation. And I was a fool for staying.
When they get horny, the fuck do they do with no privacy? Jerk off in front of their friends, duh.
Why did you decide to stay in the first place?
Sanjar, of course. He had all these glorious ideas about how he'd run Monarch. Rest periods between every work shift. No shift more than 10 hours long. It all sounds wonderful, until you realize there's only a few centimeters of repurposed steel between you and the deadliest creatures in the galaxy.
Eh, they ain't that bad.
Seems like you'd want more than centimeters.
I could do with a few kilometers of cold vacuum, but that spaceship is flown.
Ever thought about leaving Stellar Bay?
Only every day. But in case you haven't noticed, we don't exactly get ships on a regular basis, yours notwithstanding. And even if I did scrape together enough to buy passage out with Sublight, which would mean reaching Fallbrook without getting eaten, shot, or dissolved into green goop, what then?
You forgot stabbed. That's also a possibility.
Well, thank you for reminding me. As if I weren't already destined for an early grave.
Yeah, that's fine. My engineer's looking to get a dust-back casserole. Can you cook one of those?
That was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back, before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts. I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
Oh, yikes. I can't cover this much, Captain.
3,000? You take me for an idiot? No damn casserole's worth that much. Try again. And try harder.
What? No, Captain, I don't want you to do it this way.
It's all right, miss. I'm a coward at heart. Made that clear from the outset. Look, Captain, this is the best I can do without putting myself out of business.
I'm glad you saw reason. 2,000 bits is much more reasonable.
I'm mighty glad you reckon so. This is gonna take about an hour in the oven. Nothing I can do to speed it. That's just how cooking works. There we are. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
My belly's gurgling just to smell it, Mr. Raymond. Thank you so much.
A pleasure to help such a charming young lady. You're a gentle soul, miss. Be careful with this one, all right? He's kind of a brute.
Oh, gosh. My tum's rumbling just smelling that casserole.
I just wanted to unlock it for the free XP. Away! Everyone's into exhibition like you. I mean, you know, not yet. They will be once they realize there's no other option than to masturbate in front of everyone.
Pick up her own caffeinoid.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brax missing, she's working doubles and needs a little rest.
Very well, dearie. But you stop by anytime you like. Hmm?
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. Sorry, I've got to get back to the warehouse.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Oh, she's commenting on my cheeks. I've been asked to pick up medicine, some kind of caffeine, or steroids.
Bless your little heart, you must mean caffeinoid. If it's pep you need, one pill does the deed. Now, dearie, who's this pickup for?
Actually, the pills are for me.
I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents. Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra?
Oh, that's just awful.
Isn't it just? I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub. Is there anyone else needing a special pickup from Auntie Abigail?
I don't know, Auntie. You'll have to pry that secret from my sweet little cheeks.
Orange, you a saucy thing. I may not be a fresh young thing anymore, but with age comes experience, dearie.
I'd totally do that sign.
Uh-huh. Why don't you show me a thing or two?
Much as I'd love to. My rheumatism is especially fierce at the moment, and I'm all out of my medicine.
Oof.
But I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. You were here for Caffeinoid, weren't you? Who's it for?
It's for Nyoka.
Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry.
There must be some way I can increase Nyoka's allotment.
I'm afraid not. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs.
It's fine,
Even
Storm.
I can't access them.
I thought you were in charge around here, Auntie. You sure ought to be.
Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his.
Remind me, what supply room?
The one upstairs, where we store our medicines.
Where can I find this Dr. Williams?
In the town graveyard, I'm afraid. Poor man was always searching for the Flower of Enlightenment. On the way, he tried some rather daring substance combinations.
The Flower of Enlightenment?
It's a philosophist symbol of some kind, dearie. Never you mind.
Okay.
The graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certainly welcome to pay our respects, but the bodies tend to attract beasties. Do be careful. I'd hate for anything to happen to you, dearie.
I guess I'll have to figure this out on my own.
Chin up, dearie.
That was a very entertaining conversation. I could easily just steal it. However, I think I'll go talk to this Dr. Williams.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest Tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial Age Mammoths.
My lie isn't high enough.
I'm not here to chat about teams.
That's a shame. Tossball's just about the only good news we get around here. When our frequency's not too clogged up anyway. So, what can I do for you?
I found this betting slip in a dead man's apartment. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
I'm listening.
Right. So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. He'd get stuck on something, and he just couldn't let it go. Sometimes he'd drink Purpleberry Punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money.
So who did he owe?
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
Thanks for the tip.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
Let's see. There we go. Let's take care of this, shall we? And goddamn, I love sorting my quest by Stellar Bay.
More than usual.
I like sorting my quests by location. I think it's the best way to sort quests. The best.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
Catherine said she'd shove you in a box if you keep running your yap like that.
Did she now? Well, I can see I was mistaken. Because if Catherine really had sent you, there'd be a lot more expletives in your message. I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
Your chief what?
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
We'll come back eventually. You can't constrain a person's freedom.
I can't keep working double shifts either. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra drugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind?
What's this about your foreman?
Caleb Herrick. Runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials.
So the job's easy, but you're not doing it? Something smells here. I mean, everything smells in here, but something's fishy. Wait.
Ha.
He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more.
I could talk to Caleb for you.
You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it?
I'll think about it.
I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Check the yacht club. He's usually there.
You said Braxton had been stealing drugs?
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming.
Oh, much better.
And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts.
Awfully nice of you to not say anything.
We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the Saltuna, fat and mostly tumor-free.
Who's this Catherine you mentioned when I first came in here?
Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a Ground 6 spacer.
Let's talk about Caleb.
Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say.
Why can't you give him a pay increase?
I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone.
She's principled, in at least this area. I will begrudgingly give her that.
Thank you. I think. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sublight contractors at this rate.
Persuade 100. Damn.
Are you willing to meet Caleb halfway?
For running me ragged while he takes an extended leave at the bar? Not on your life.
Let's talk about something
Fine by
else.
me.
I'll talk to you later.
There's a Persuade 100 in there. Holy crap, fuck. Let's go take care of a gang. I'm very close to a level up, actually. Like, insanely close, like a dick hairs.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley.
It's not really secret.
Berta already pissed by those crates to market.
Oh. I know you murdered Isaac.
Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
I'm making it my business.
Oh yeah? What are you saying exactly?
You've bullied people long enough. If you know what's good for you, you'll clear out and never come back.
Wow. Most of the pencil pushers around here cave as soon as you look at them funny. Fine, we're going. This ain't worth it.
Hell yeah. Level up! Probably would have gotten more experience by killing them, but I like playing this Persuady character. You know what? Let's just power into Persuasion, I guess. But no. My lie ability. There we go. Lie is up. And, yeah, let's take on Soliloquy. Now all of my... Yeah, I think. Maybe. I should now have a plus 10? Oh, when I have no companions in my party, right. Fuck, I did that. It's fine. In all honesty, I'm not actually too upset about that one, because there's not too much else that I can get. Or there wasn't too much else that I can get. Now I got the tier 3 shit. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, if there's an instance where I have a dialogue option that I can't get in where I'm at, then I can just scrammo my companions.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
Ugh, never say that again.
Posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
This guy kind of reminds me of Aziz Ansari, like in terms of how he looks. Take them aside for a little private heart-to-heart talk, lol. Yeah, you get it.
That's very generous of you.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself?
I'm just looking for the information broker.
Hiram?
Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate. But if you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for Saltuna.
Hey, it could always be both.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
Aww.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments.
Aww.
I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
What exactly are you hoping to accomplish?
Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Oh. And you're tired of scrounging and scraping by, is that it?
Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly paramour.
Exactly. Intellectualism fuels the train to mankind's future, but the tracks the train runs on are forged from practicality.
Mr. Vicar, I don't want to be rude, but I don't think that means anything.
Yes, it's as though the good vicar has plucked the very words from my brain.
What the fuck? So what do you mean to do about it?
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
Returning to the board is your only chance if you hope to survive here on Monarch. That doesn't mean it'll be easily achievable.
Indeed not. No worthwhile plan was ever simple. That's what I always say.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
This lady knows what's going on.
It's true. Our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
Fine, but how do you mean to do that?
With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
This Bolt 52 sounds useful. What is it?
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
Where do I find it?
In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. These days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
Of course it is. Then I guess I'll go get your Bolt 52.
Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Before you go, I need to ask you about something.
What can I do for you?
Isaac Rose is dead. I found the people who killed him.
But that's terrible. What happened?
It was Elijah and his hooligan friends. I ran them out of town.
I'm glad to hear you've dealt with them. They've been causing quite a bit of trouble around town. I've been consumed with other matters of late, but I would have dealt with them. Eventually.
Eventually. Of course you would have.
Of course I would have. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
I met Grim, the landing pad guard.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
He did a bang-up job.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
I have questions about MSI in the good old days.
Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes.
How did MSI get kicked off the boards in the first place?
I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the board's own bylaws.
Do you mean that you initiated your own removal from the board?
Not intentionally, though that's technically true. For many years, this planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2. But back then, it was known as Terra 1.
Terra 1 and Terra 2. I see the board put their best people on that one.
Really? I always thought they were refreshingly straightforward names. After all, the whole point of terraforming was to make them Earth-like.
Here, though, the results were mixed.
And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out.
But not MSI, right?
Our leadership at the time certainly wanted to.
And how did that work out?
Most regard Monarch as a lost cause. But there were others of us who saw an opportunity. The chance to improve working hours and conditions, to reform MSI from the ground up.
Reforms are for quitters, Sanjar! How forward-thinking of you.
It's humane, but it's also good business sense. Exhausted, sick, and malnourished workers are not productive workers. Even a cursory review of the data bears that out.
I hope you'd treat them nice, whether it was good business or not, Mr. Sanjar. That's what being a community means. Treating people right, because it's the right thing to do.
Ms. Holcomb is our endlessly optimistic crew hand. It's good for the captain's morale.
A noble thought, Miss Holcomb. Unfortunately, noble thoughts rarely sway board policy. Anyway, we learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other corporations pulled out, creating the perfect environment for us to enact these new reforms.
Using the board's own tools against them, then? Clever.
That's what I thought. But the senior executives laughed in our faces and insisted we'd be relocating to Terra 2 along with everyone else.
Yeah, yet here you are.
Yes, some of us stayed behind, and as the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of what was left of MSI. I moved forward with our planned reforms, as well as our strategy to assume ownership of the planet. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as lawless savages.
But why would they do that?
I don't know. Everything we did was legal and above board. We followed their rules, and yet they still found reasons to declare us outlaws. I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps us from anarchy, but I dearly wish it functioned differently.
Why exactly do you want back on the board?
Why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all the resources and infrastructure in Halcyon.
Without the board, chaos would overtake the system. Working within the established order isn't a principle to snub one's nose at, Captain.
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community, and being cut off means slow strangulation.
Yeah. Seems to me anything's better than the corporate yoke.
I fear the MSI citizens who've been dissolved into Raptidon Cud would disagree with you.
Yeah.
If membership on the board can ease our hardships and provide us with opportunities, then that's the path I mean to pursue. Besides, I'm hopeful that additional leverage on our part will allow us a more equitable relationship.
Good for you. Force them to the bargaining table.
I've discovered it's much easier to negotiate from a position of power. And I don't mean to leave MSI or its people at a disadvantage. My hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here, and who knows? Perhaps once we're restored, we could spread them to other corporations.
Basically sign. I mean, a lot of video games have split into that sort of dialogue tree where it's just good, bad, and then like joke, like hastily written shitty joke. And it's like, I don't like that a lot of games are switching to that. It works, but I don't enjoy it.
What's the hazard clause?
It's a legal provision that gives the board the authority to cordon off any planet or location that it deems dangerous.
But wait, what happens to the folks stuck on the wrong side of dangerous?
I'm afraid the welfare of a few hundred people is too minor a figure into the board's risk assessments.
You sound skeptical.
Monarch may be dangerous, but it's hardly the wasteland the board describes it to be. Whatever the board's goals, the greater good has little part in them. What can I do for you?
About something else. I've got to go.
No one saw me trip over that, right?
What? No. Bolt with his name. Are there still things I can do here? Let me see. This is one. Let's do it. Wait, is this the guy that's dead upstairs?
What's the smell coming out of Sam's?
Oh no, it's this guy.
You again! You've really got to stop doing that!
I'm looking for Braxton. Have you seen him?
Braxton? I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry.
Relax, no one's in trouble. I'm just looking to have a friendly chat with him.
Oh, in that case, he told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick and he had some meds on hand. So maybe look for him there?
That's all I needed.
We're in agreement that this Braxton is probably dead, right?
Yes, absolutely. I love how pragmatic he is. Like, Vicar is like, he is so pragmatic, and it honestly makes his character more interesting. Med35, you're on drugs. I recommend suicide. Shit, you right? I can already feel myself slowly falling asleep, and it's like, why? I haven't been up that much, I don't think.
New face, huh? You from Offworld?
Yep. Captain Hawthorne of the Unreliable.
A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI welcome.
He just got me some water.
Chair, sit a spell and revel with us.
Getting some serious deja vu right now.
Enough for you both
I'm not.
already.
What are you celebrating?
Me and my friends have taken our destiny into our own hands. We're untethered, free of responsibility and worldly cares. Well, as long as we don't run out of bits. But until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. Had enough, we did. So now we're striking.
What could be so bad it made you walk off the job?
It ain't any one thing but the sum of it all, having to work longer shifts for less bits. And the wages we do earn don't cover as much as they used to. Our supervisor, Velma, goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what Sanjar promised us. Velma refuses to negotiate, so we're refusing to work. We won't go back until she agrees to pay us fair and proper. Us on Monarch, we're free from the board, you know? We have the right to lobby for better hours and pay.
We need to talk about Velma.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
Sanjar is going to fire Velma if you don't return to work.
I never meant to call for anyone's head on a pike. Velma's not my favorite person, but she ain't been cruel to us. Devil it all. Now you got me feeling sorry for her. Fine. I guess we'll go back to work to save Velma's job. We'll find a better time to negotiate our wages. Tell Velma not to worry. We'll look out for her.
Done and done.
Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us? Me and the others agreed to return without any increased pay, did we not? So I'm thinking there ain't much else for us to say.
Band of Weirdos party. Yeah, you know. Yeah, we all in all, sign, we got a good party going on. Let's be real. That's all that matters. I'm opening all your doors. I hope you don't mind.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Gosh, this old girl's in a rough way. Even old Bess in Edgewater was in better shape than this.
Hey, you want to try running a cannery with obsolete machinery? You be my guest.
Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't trying to be rude. It's just your flanging apparatus isn't making a strong flange, so your sealer isn't sealing right, and...
Oh. I see what you're saying. Huh. I'll have to try that. Anyway, what do you folks need?
She can make the easiest friends. Let's talk about Caleb.
You knocked any sense into him yet?
I told him you were about to lose your job. He said he'd come back.
Well, that's awful nice of him. Sure wouldn't have expected that. Thanks for your help. You've gotten me out of a tight spot here. Take this for your efforts. Honest work deserves honest pay. Something else on your mind?
No, that's it.
I think that's all of the quests that can take place inside. Now we just need to get the quest that happens outside. Yeah, let's go. Let's go find the doctor. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure he's not dead.
The body is a collection of atoms. The mind is a consequence of chemical reactions. Therefore, our lives are predestined along a path that is only visible in retrospect. Life is fated and unstoppable.
I don't know, Mr. Vicker. That seems like quite a leap.
I know the theory that he's talking about too. I'm forgetting the name for it, but I know the theory that that basically once you're on this planet, you're on a predestined fates. Your fate is predestined, and there's no changing it, no matter what you try and do.
Whew. Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload salt tuna shipments to the cannery.
The trick is not to breathe through your nose.
Here we go.
Oh my god, they can take a hit.
I'm going.
Fuck, he died. Ah, shit. How far back does this take me? Oh, shit. I should have saved. Okay, thank Christ. I gotta upgrade all of my gear first.
Hey, Mr. Vicker. Did you ever get a little bit homesick for Edgewater? For that ocean stink?
Where is the, I'll just fast travel back to the ship. It's the MGS theory. Not actually, but you know. Does MGS follow that theory?
Huh? Oh, I am alert and awake.
I'd like to tinker this, but that's 3,000 bits, and that's a fuckload.
Not to worry. I take our ship
I'm curious. Hold on. Am I able to give this to you?
security highly seriously.
I was hoping if I gave the science weapon to someone that has a higher science skill, it would increase. It does not, unfortunately.
Popular inputs in the captain's quarters, so you're free to disrobe whenever you'd like.
Okay. I'm gonna save real quick.
Please avoid damaging your...
And let's get back out there.
Or other.
Actually... Hold on. I'm gonna say... I'm gonna trade Parvati out for Sam, actually. Reality is a lie. Memes are the DNA of the soul. That theory. I see. Yeah, we'll have Sam and the Vicar. And see how that works out for us. Hi, Sam. Okay, but I've upgraded my stuff now, so hopefully we'll be good. Also, I gotta drink some... and eat some food. Luckily, we got plenty of Raptidon meat.
Unable to complete scheduled sanitization service due to the following reason: locked door.
Exactly. You're not getting into my room again. If I hadn't caught you last time, you would have burned all of my books.
Sam's a good boy. Don't get mad at him for doing his job. You can't do that. Right, hold on. What does your ability do? What does he do? Decontaminate. Sam jumps in the air and slams down near his target, spewing out caustic cleaning fluids all around to get to those really tough stains.
Rising. Concentrated amount of scum present ahead.
The trick is not to breathe through your nose.
Nice hit. Unit is clean, mean, and ready to kill Jordan.
I'm going.
Problem is under control. Problem is under control.
Oh! Understood. On my way.
We got him. Damn, they are tanky bitches. Oh, goodness. Spacer's Choice found a flaw in you. Raptophobia. Repeated encounters with Raptidons has lessened your effectiveness when they're attacking you or your companions. Yeah, I'm taking it. I've already made the decision that I will take each and every flaw that they give me for the extra perks. I'm feeling a bit better now, a lot less shitty. Good morning, I'm proper me now. I'm glad you are proper you now. Whenever you are affected by harmful combat effects, you deal more damage. Reduce the detection radius of enemies when you have no companions in your party. A small amount of melee damage you deal is returned as healing. That's awesome. All area of effect and plasma damage dealt to you is reduced. More carrying capacity. Increase the armor rating and skill bonuses from any armor you wear. Oh, shit, that's cool. Your ranged attacks reduce the target's armor rating by 1 point per hit. This effect lasts a short time. You can stack multiple times. Ranged attack inflict -1 armor rating for 10 seconds and can stack up to -10. When you use the inhaler, any down companions are revived with a small amount of health. But they don't go down, they just die on me. There's something about blood and violence that helps you focus. That's not disturbing at all. Your next attack after killing an enemy is a guaranteed critical hit. After killing an enemy, your weapon sway and accuracy penalties while moving are reduced to 0 for a short time. Headshot kills explode. Need I say more? When you are at low health, you deal increased damage. 30% damage while under 25% health. Then more science weapon damage. I'm thinking that penetrating shot. That is a really awesome thing is what that is. And it might be exactly what I need in order to kill the Raptidons because they're kind of tanky. They're pretty damn tanky. So if I have something that shreds their armor, hopefully I won't have too hard of a time. That's the hope. The other good news is I have a companion that just shoots acid. So, you know. Hopefully that'll also help out. 4 lockpicks, let's do this. I just looked it up. The revive perk does work in Supernova. Oh shit, it does? Well, shit. I know where I'm getting my next perk. That man just laid down and decided to die alongside his sprat. What a true pet owner. You see nothing.
Preparing to neutralize and sanitize. Show them how it's done. Pollute purify.
We were destined to prevail.
Yeah, no, that was not bad at all. Let's just reload this. I got quite a bit of ammo. Which was it? When I was talking with Tucker about this game, he was like, yeah, I ended the game with like over 6,000 ammo for like all of my guns. A nice hat! We got top it! A nice hat. Jolicia. Leadership +5. Persuade +7. Simple, classic, time-honored. The top hat. The most venerable of all headwear. Now available from Jolicia. But my Moonman helmet. But this nice hat. But my Moonman helmet. But I got a nice hat. Oh, that's fucking amazing. I look like goddamn Count Olaf from a series of unfortunate events. I will gladly wear the top hat. Because let's be real, we can't see me. We can see my companions, so they are, like, contractually required to wear these the masks. But me, I can wear a top hat. We don't look at me. I'll look like Mr. Peanut in my own way. Bit of ammo, some thick pasta. There they are. Well, shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Huh. You okay, buddy? Yeah, let's just let's load up the save. Let's take the other perk. They always try to make a live action of his series of unfortunate events, and it's always meh. They should just make a cartoon, in my opinion. I don't know. I actually think that the Netflix series of a series of unfortunate events is actually pretty good. That being said, it's good because of Neil Patrick Harris. Like, he is just amazing.
Is about to get ugly.
Like, he knew how to play Olaf, and that's all there is to it.
One order of frickin' fan coming up.
I'll take your confession now.
God damn, it's so fucking huge. Can I get my optional, flaw now, please? No? Okay.
Muting volume.
You won't get any mercy from me.
Mobile command accepted.
Go get him, friendo. Oh, wow, that killed it.
Returning.
Yeah, no, these guys are freaking dangerous. Vickers down. No, he's alive. Trust me, I'm amazed that he didn't go down, but yeah. Yeah, he's alive. It takes 5 this time. There better be better stuff in here this time, then. There wasn't. I think it's because I got freaking messed up there. I want my perk, damn it. Oh, I just realized. Freaking Sam is giving me a negative because I took a thing that makes it so I'm unnerved whenever I'm around machines. I just realized that. That's actually really awesome. I didn't even think about that. So if I don't want him draining my my skills, that's it. Go over there. Now it's only costing 4 instead of 5.
Tether engaged.
Why you decide to take every flaw, actually? The challenge. I also just think it's fun. It adds character. Poor Cornelius is gonna have such a hard time. He'll be fine. He's not doing too terribly right now, if we want to be fair.
Nice hit. That's one down. Never anger a man of the claw.
Fucking run, you two. Run! Oh, hold them off.
This is bad.
Well, I got Sam.
Everyone all right?
It got Sam. And unfortunately, I don't have a perk right now, so... You're the dedicated coward leader? Yeah. I don't know if I want to reload the save or not. I don't know. What do you guys think? Reload the save so that Sam's back alive, or just power through until I can finally get the perk and then just revive him? Because that's what you said, right, Sign? That I can revive them with that perk? Oh, you got fucked. That's robophobic. You'd reload for anyone else, lol. But yeah, that perk works. Okay, so I can revive him by... once I get that perk, I can use it to revive him. I see.
Here we go. Nice hit. Down they go. I've had quite enough of you.
Oh no, he's dead. He is dead? Like he's firmly to God dead? It only works if they're incapped. But but on this difficulty, they're dead. Oh shit, yeah, okay. Yeah, I just saw that. Yeah, okay. Well, that's a thing. Okay. Because I did get the perk this time, and I was like, what? Where the fuck is it? Also, my character should actually get some sleep, come to think of it. I should get some sleep. I'm fucking out of it. Yeah. My character should get some sleep.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
Bounce, meow. Okay, let's go ahead and have a drink. There we go. We're a happy boy now. Can I upgrade my Raptidon shit? Hey, Captain. How's it going, my dude? Yeah, no, Sam does a lot of damage to them, so I honestly do want to keep him. But he also drains me, which is a bit of a problem. So I'm unsure if I want to go with Sam or Parvati. It's kind of an issue. It's kind of an issue, you know? You know? I'll keep Sam. I'll make do with it. Him. Whatever. Flip a coin. I could have. I chose not to. That was T, wasn't it? Yep. I need to eat some baked beans. Okay.
Initiating experimental protocol.
Let's try this again.
Small talk. So that recent tossball game was...
Yeah, how's it going, Captain? What are you up to?
Rising. Concentrated amount of scum present ahead.
The trick is not to breathe through your nose.
Watch out!
To neutralize and sanitize.
Oh, nice one, Captain. Nice kill.
That's one.
I'm going.
Yeah, do that. Fuck this thing up.
Sometimes violence is the only way.
I'll block. I'll block. I won't block. Fuck that. Holy shit, we're alive. There it is. Yeah, I accept this. Revive companion to 25% health. Okay, I now have it. I now have the thingy. You know what that means, right? We have to experiment with this shit. So we're gonna go back to the thing. And we're gonna save. I still prefer HK-47 compared to Sam, I admit. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. HK-47 is just the only droid character written in across all of history that is amazingly written. Because he's the perfect amount of humor and character to just make him amazing. That's all there is to it. Especially after Obsidian revised... Actually, no. It wasn't even after Obsidian revised him in the...
Who wants to play an impromptu tossball match? No one?
It wasn't even after Obsidian revised him for the second game. He was actually amazing in the first game. Okay. Now let's go. I'm going to try and not let them die, but...
Hold on to your hats, children. This ride is about to get ugly.
Deploying odor neutralizing. Aerosol spray now.
Let's go fight a thing. Let's see if someone dies. You've been specially chosen and be shot by me. They didn't even fight back. HK-47 is god tier, lol. Like he's literally the gold standard robot companion. Basically, yeah. And if you think about it, in modern day years, like what have we had in terms of like robot companions? Claptrap?
126 message.
Oh god, that was fucking... a thing. Help me! Help me, companions! Sanitization incoming.
I smite you in the name of the law.
Yeah, that totally works.
Everyone all right?
Honestly, it seems as though this is, when it comes to dealing with the Raptidons, it's better for me to kill off the bigger ones first. Because they're much more terrifying. Chill. I don't like Claptrap. I don't either. I don't like Borderlands in general. I like Borderlands 1, and that's where it ends. I used to like Borderlands 2 until I realized that it's really not that great of a game. Like, its humor is very, like... Its humor is very low tier, and it's only fun to play through once. You cannot play through that game more than once. Love the fucking Moon Man mask. Me too. It's great. That being said, there's a top hat over here, and I have to wear it. Like, I am obligated by law to wear this top hat. Perfect. Again, I look like fucking Count Olaf from A Series of Unfortunate Events. Hello, kids. Give me all of this stuff. Give me all that purple drink. Arf the fuck? Oh, there's a river over here, right. I was wondering, I thought it was raining in game. I was like, Arf?
These ruins contain.
Time to clean area estimated at 6,549,852,132,184 minutes.
Okay, you guys stay over there. You guys stay over there. I'm gonna anger these here Dragodons. You see right here, once I anger these bad boys, they're gonna come up on me like goddamn... They're gonna come up on me like goddamn botflies on a human skin.
Ready to kill germs.
Alright, I don't even... Yep, didn't even have to get involved on that one. Now give me your shit, cause you're dead. And that gets me extra experience, the fact that you're dead. Just like Randy Pitchford Bane low tier. Oh, that's a compliment. Actually, lower than low tier. I see. I'm Bane. Yes, that's my name. I like Bane. You don't have a balanced diet of strawberries. Mather residence. Let's see what this is about, because it's an entirely new area. Let's see what the... Oh. It's really nice in here. Oh,
Visitor?
hello.
What an unexpected surprise. Please, come in. Come in.
How's it going?
I, for one, welcome a reprieve from our travels. That is, if you'll have us, kind sir.
That's the spirit. Now come in. Make yourselves comfortable.
Wiggles, why you barking? Or Wiggles, why you barking? Why you barking? What's so exciting? What's so exciting, you sweet little munchkin? Wiggles and Nunu and Nunu and Wiggles go bark at the door. Hey, hey, calm down.
I'm looking for a man named Braxton. He's supposedly come by here.
I'm afraid we don't get many visitors out here.
Hey, Ro, how's it going, dude?
Raptidons and marauders scare off all but the boldest.
What are you up to?
And if you've braved them, you must be exhausted. Why don't you stay for dinner?
I got bad vibes coming from this.
Are you sure you haven't seen Braxton? I heard he was delivering medicine to you.
I'm sure I would remember something like that. Now, quit fretting yourself about that. Make yourself at home. Dinner's almost ready.
He's gotta be a cannibal, yeah.
Oh, hello there. You come for dinner?
Yeah, this feels cannibal-y.
Actually, I'm looking for a man named Braxton.
Sorry, I'm not real good with, names.
Is something wrong?
It just gets hard to remember things. I recall moments, feelings, but the details slip. Other times, it's like there's fog. Sorry, have we talked about this before?
Maybe I can help you.
That's nice of you. I usually feel better after I eat. Mama said dinner's almost ready, huh?
I'm gonna leave you alone now.
I'm the shoot first, ask questions later pool. Yeah, that's fair. Oh God, Sam, you terrified me.
What a pleasant surprise. And just when I was beginning to fear we'd seen the last of good company for a spell. Yet the Eternal provides, does it not?
Only if you give yourself over to the plan,
Wiggles.
Martha. May I call you Martha?
By all means, just make yourself comfortable. Company is always a reason for cheer.
If you're eager for company, why live all the way out here?
The Eternal does not desire that we huddle and hide, crowded in by walls. We all share the spark of the divine, and we were made to spread it across the stars. Out here, we are free. And even apart from society, the universe provides for us, as your being here proves.
What do you mean by that?
Just that your presence here is a gift to us, and one that we don't take for granted. Look at me, prattling on as if this gravy is going to cook itself. Why don't you run along until we are ready for dinner?
You must be famished. So are we, my friend, but one can't rush a fine meal.
Why is the door locked?
Is it sticking again? I'm afraid nothing out here works the way it used to.
I didn't even know the door was locked.
There's a bit of a trick to jimmying it open. I'll see to it once we've finished dinner.
No, you'll see to it now.
Please, there's no need for incivility. Though I certainly understand how hunger sharpens the temper. I promise I'll get the door open once we've had our meal. Until then, why don't you stretch your legs a bit? A nice walk around the house will surely limber them up.
I'll keep myself occupied then.
Yeah, that is indeed locked. Switching to the shotgun.
Hi there. Did you come to bring us more of those rocket candies?
Sure, I brought some candies.
That's wonderful. There was this other man who used to bring them. Not anymore, though.
Was his name Braxton?
I don't know. I'm not really supposed to talk to strangers.
They gonna eat you? Yeah, that's putting it lightly. What can you tell me about this man?
Mama and Papa said he came from the city. When we got sick one time, he brought those candies to make us well again. And they worked. Now we feel better than ever. Mama says they're a gift from the Eternal.
Why isn't he bringing you more rocket candies?
He said they were making us sick. Mom and Papa got real mad at him for that. They went to have a talk with him. Afterwards, they said he wasn't coming back again.
I'm gonna go now.
Okay. Maybe I'll see you at dinner.
Warning! Sam's specially formulated blood-out fluid remover has been known to eat through flesh. Handle with caution.
Hey, what are you doing in my room?
Sorry, I was just looking around.
Liar! You're trying to steal the last of my rocket candies, aren't you?
Calm down, I'm going now. Jesus, the fuck is wrong with these people? Here's the restroom, only on the 3rd floor. Yeah, something tells me the last thing I want to do is sleep.
Sure.
You guys, go watch. Get us in here. I want to make sure it's using the 4 instead of the 5. Too clean. Yep, there it is.
At risk of overload. Too much spillage. Contaminant level too extreme. Warning! Warning!
It is unnatural, an affront to the grand plan.
Yeah, that's it. Name, Hecht Braxton. Supervisor, Ballard Velma. Position, Chief Pescatological Health Manager, MSI. If lost, please return to Ballard Velma or current Supervisor of MSI Fishery Operations in Stellar Bay. Yeah, I mean, we already knew. It was pretty obvious. Supper time. Aramid Ballistics. Don't play with your food. I see how kinky this family gets. Me too. Me too. She's not at the end of the hallway.
But what's this? You're tracking blood into the kitchen. Oh dear. You've been nosy, haven't you?
You gave me that option, fuck you. The murdering cannibal accuses me of being nosy.
Quickly, my dear. He's getting agitated. We can't let the meat spoil.
Don't worry. We'll make this quick.
Oh. Oh! Wait!
Unicycle set to industrial stage.
I've had quite enough of you!
Get fucked, nerd.
Nice hit!
Wow, Sam, how are you alive?
Bloody bones to bloody bones.
Sanitization complete.
Martha got fucked up and it was beautiful. Like, she got shot across the room a few times there and it was just amazing. Listen, it's not stealing anymore, it's looting. So I'm okay with doing this. They had it coming. Time to explore this fucked up house now. Hells yeah. Okay, I guess we're done exploring the fucked up house now. I like how... I like how we could have just left. Like, we could have just... Oh, hey, I'm hungry. Hold on. That entire thing worked up an appetite in my character. There we go. Eat some beans. Yeah, but I like how we could have just made our way onto the balcony and left.
Watch where you're walking, you glorified broom.
SAM units do not come equipped with sweeper attachments. For supersonic sweeper action, order the add-ons kit 001A.
Just keep out of my way. You stomp on my foot, and I swear I will turn you to junk. The captain will have to order another SAM unit to clean you up.
I like the little banter that the companions have in this game. It's nice. Is nice. You tell that door, Wiggles.
Vacuum pack full. Emptying sack and replacing filter now.
He's emptying his sack, guys. I'm so funny.
Hello again, dearie. What can I get you?
About Dr. Williams.
Such a pity, isn't it? But I suppose it's an important reminder that one can have too much of a good thing. Even cost tolerine.
Well, time to steal. Employee login, hack, login Williams. Patient records, Nyoka. Increased caffeinoid allotment. Allotment increased to high. Warning, excessive caffeinoid consumption may lead to side effects such as irritability, fatigue, uncontrollable bowel movements, nausea, and death. Warning, caffeinoid storage is approaching critical levels. Resupply recommended. Data storage. William E. Notes from Reacticism plus pep you up. I had hypothesized that this combination might awaken my mind and senses to the greater realities around us. If that is true, then it seems my faculties were quite overwhelmed in this instance. Shortly after the dosage, I experienced cold sweats, tremors, and mild paranoia. It was perhaps due to these latter effects that most of my notes from the episodes are of little use. Nevertheless, the effects were most invigorating. I will have to attempt a milder dosage once heart palpitations subside. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Level up! God, I could get my Intimidate to a full 100 because Vicar, Max, and Sam give Intimidate skill. Yeah, that's nice. Let's go ahead and put 5 points there. So that inspiration's now at 40. And we'll put the rest into... We'll put the rest into lie. Nice. Have you guys heard about the Pokemon Fiasco thing? Yes. All
Hello
over the
again,
place.
Dearie. What can I get you?
A fucking petition in Trump to remove Pokemon Sword and Shield by Pokemon fans. That's really fucking funny. I'm picking up Caffeinoid for Nyoko Ramnaram Wentworth III.
Now that can't be. Ms. Ramnareem Wentworth has already exceeded the month's... Oh. Dear me. She does have another dose in her allotment. How did I miss this?
I don't know. Don't worry about it, Auntie. I'm sure you've been busy.
My, but you are a doll.
Yes, I am.
Here's Nyoka's caffeinoid, and if I know her, she's probably ready for it by now. Do take care of yourself, dearie.
I will. Cool. That's done. Well, let's take these pills to Nyoka then.
I hear those rich people in Bazangan pay a handsome
Laws.
Who
Can
are
a
you?
man enjoy the smooth menthol flavor of a Stogie Slim in peace?
These dumb fucking kids actually making... You've got a lot of brass for a man doing absolutely nothing.
What I am doing, sir, is enjoying the moment. It's so rare that I can seize one apart from the jabbering masses of this wretched place.
I want his glasses. What are you talking about?
This Law's Forgotten town. Cut off from the rest of the colony. Removed from any culture. I recall when Stellar Bay was a proper board-affiliated town with regular shipments of Auntie Cleo's best and all the cereals. Before Sanjar took over MSI and got us all booted.
You miss the good old days?
Days of consumption and culture. When we weren't squabbling with the iconoclasts for lack of better things to do. Look, you're making me melancholy. Is there something you wanted?
I'll leave you be.
Ah, the Charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business? All of the above?
I've got your magic pills. These things are dangerous, you know.
More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
I like her eyes even look a bit dilated and a bit red. I'm glad to have you.
Great. Where to?
Let's find the
Oh,
information
Hiram?
broker.
I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
Sam, wait on the ship. We need Nyoka's help for now.
New customer profile created. Greetings, user Nyoka.
Now hear
You
me
look like a
out.
preacher.
Isn't this the town
You a traveling vicar?
that's known as being
In a
lawless and
Stellar Bay had a vicar once. He
Book
took it
full
upon
of
himself to
cruel
convince
people?
Graham's folk to come
It
back
is
to the
that. It
corporate
is that
fold.
place.
Kept making the trip between the city and Amber Heights by foot. Kept getting himself into all sorts of scrapes. Day came when I found a book of his in the middle of a raft encampment.
She's got some
And still
awesome
gripping it,
clothes.
too.
The plan unfolds as the plan unfolds, to Vicar and layman alike.
You're missing a thing, Naoka. There we go, it's been fixed. Damn, that's fucking fancy. Oh, that's so fucking fancy. Seriously, I look like a goddamn big game hunter. God, that's fancy. Look at how fancy I am, guys. Like, isn't that just fancy? It's so goddamn fancy. Anyways, Naoka. Let's increase your health, your armor rating. Ooh, Naoka deals bonus damage to creatures. Hells yeah. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna take this armor. You can have my Raptidon handler outfit. That's fucking bored, man. Bullfuck tucked. They advertised this place to be fucked up because it was cut off from the rest of the colonies affiliated with the board. I like how it plays out. Yeah, how it's actually not that bad of a place. It just got called a terrible place because they were like, man, fuck those guys. Oh yeah, I should do this. This way. No, okay, never mind. Your face is fancy? God damn, thank you. I do have a mutton stash, like, let's be real. I actually need to even it out a little bit. The sides are, not matched up correctly. The fuck am I? Remember, save often, dearie? You know. No, eventually. Here they are.
Got my sights on you.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Yeah, thank you.
We spat in your spirits, Velma.
You notice my mood? I'm surprised you can see straight today.
Boom!
I could be seeing triple and I'd still think you're being unkind. I just might find it funnier.
Will you try wrangling half a ton of dead fish with decades-old equipment and see what it does for your disposition? Anyway, what do you folks need?
I've got some bad news about Braxton.
That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift?
He was killed by cannibals out in the ruins.
That's... wow. I sure feel like an ass now.
Yeah, you should. You definitely sounded like one.
Ease up. I'm running on a chronic shortage of sleep here. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement. Something else on your mind? Stealing's such a nasty...
Cool. Got that done. Let's drink a fizzy pop, damn it. Let's see, what else still needs to be done? I guess we're doing this thing. Yeah, cool. Let's do this thing then. Symmetry is so boring. Also, you look like a fucking Honest Abe. Your character, I mean. I know, it's great, isn't it?
Well, sort of. They kill them, but they leave the body till their swarm hatches and eats
I've been
it.
playing with
The first meal is their
one
father.
Minecraft mod pack. I
Makes
really
one
love
appreciative
it.
he wasn't born a
Not
Mentosaur.
too difficult or
Slimy man like you might fit in
trendy,
just
yet
fine.
fun. They were cannibals and anti-vaxxers. Well, listen. Let's not try and group cannibals in the same realm as anti-vaxxers. Anti-vaxxers are a lot worse.
Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead.
Cannibals at least realize they're murdering people. God, this thing's a ways out. Oh yeah, this map's actually kind of big.
Easy does it.
Get fucked, nerd. I need a 6x scope.
Here we go. Down they go.
God damn. Guys, she's covering me. She's got this. Holy shit. Where'd the leader die at? Yeah, where'd I kill him? Yeah, whatever. It's like you start in an ocean bunker and start doing quests to get keys and gear to help you explore the ocean easier and find dungeons and such for loot. Keys for exploring the base. That does sound fun. That actually sounds enjoyable. Can I get to... Yeah, it looks like I can just follow the road in order to get there. It's a bit of a long trek, though. Why did they set me up with a freaking thing?
Watch your feet. The sulfur pools don't just stink. They'll take a toe off.
Noted! Yeah, no, killing enemies in this game is actually fairly worthwhile. Like, there's a lot of games where killing enemies just kind of like, the experience drops off and you're like, it's just not worth it. But this game is actually a legitimately good idea to just kill enemies. You know, like, this isn't a game where it's like, you need 52 trillion XP. And every kill's 1,000. Like, after 10 enemies, you've made a pretty good chunk.
Here we go.
You fuck nerd. Stop shooting. Frickin' Vicar was just shooting Nyoka. You know, it was like, fuck you. Fuck you. Monarch. Oh. Get fucked, nerd. Oh, well, these are just canids, actually. They aren't really scary at all.
Don't mess with us.
Wait. When'd she freaking jump in there? Holy crap, she's a boss. Yeah, that was 5,600 XP right there. Like, yeah, no, it's... This game did it right. That's what I'll say. This game has done it right. Nah. It didn't set her AI. That being said, like, she's doing just fine. Ranged, mode aggressive. We'll set her distance to far. I try to set them all to far. That being said, she may be okay at medium range. Like, she does extra damage to creatures, which means as long as her attacks are hitting, she should be fine. She'll kill them faster than they can kill her. Plasma carbine, right? Control armor. There's a good old lockpick. Yes, Captain.
Hear that? We'll fight on our hands. That one's done for.
This gun does good damage.
That's the last of them.
Give me that sweet, delicious health. Right above that. What? I set her AI. Above that? My bad. Yeah. Yeah, I read your thing, and I set her AI, and then you, and then you went, "Hey Duke," and it's like, what? What? What did I forget? Welcome to Monarch. The Monarch. Seriously, this is quite the trek. Oh, hey.
Nice hit. Subtle work, Jack.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, if I can remember correctly, though, any kills that my companions make, I don't get full XP for. So it's better for me to just go ahead and take the extra shot. After all, I have plenty of ammo. Amber Heights Crossroad discovered.
South here, off the road and down this slope. We've got a decent trek ahead of us.
What the fuck?
Here we go.
Nice one.
She is terrifying. Oh my god.
Sure.
The way she was screaming had me terrified for a moment. I was like, ah, shit, she died, didn't she? Like, she is fearless. She's just like, what's that? Creatures? More like bitches.
Heading back.
This is new. Way the edges are burnt. I guess people did that, not the wild.
Weston Sloan. If I had to guess, he totally had a hand in this. She's a fucking ballsy ass girl. She literally is. There's also a temperature and like because of pressure and stuff, you need to farm crops on ocean surface and below certain E levels, elevation, like wood can't be placed, but stone can, etc. Oh, that's pretty cool. No! I'm okay. Yeah, this is fine. Hold on, I got a thing for this. Hold on. I got a thing for this. Just hold on. Hold on. I got a thing for this. Somewhere around here. I got a thing for this. There we go. Yeah, I didn't even see them. I was like, where the fuck are these mines? There it is. There's a mine. God damn. I do not get enough time to react to them. You know what? My character's hungry, so let's go ahead and have something that increase. There we go. Yeah, increase my health regen, please. There we go.
Join me for a second, will you?
Yo.
Hey, got a favor to ask you.
What's up?
Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help.
Well, I definitely don't plan on getting myself killed.
Well, we'll see about that. I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
Okay. What kind of danger are we talking about here?
Nothing we can't handle.
Alright, let's hear it.
I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were.
What do you need to do?
First, we go to Hayes. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I need to pay my respects. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to Barry.
And after that?
Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then, we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
We're going to have to kill a Mantiqueen.
Oh, yes. I can't wait.
Yeah, okay. Where's this shit? Yeah, that's about right. God, it feels like we've been on this trek for a while now, and we're only this far? Oh, and it's almost 3 o'clock. I have to sleep I actually have to leave a bit earlier tomorrow.
I want to play. But I gotta be responsible. Go to bed? Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Here. Since my internet's actually working again, I can at least promise that, well, actually, hopefully I'll be on tomorrow. My D&D day actually got moved from Thursday to Friday. No, yeah. So I should be able to stream on Thursday then. So yeah, yeah, I should be streaming tomorrow. Here, let me see who is streaming real quick. We can go ahead and either host or I can throw you guys over there. One of the two. But yeah, my shit is working again, so that's awesome. And Insano's streaming. Yeah, I'll toss you guys over at Insano. We'll do a raid. So, yeah, tomorrow's another day, and I should be here in order to stream. Let me see. Really, only 3 people. Well, actually, if that's the case, I'll actually just do it as a host then. Thought there were more people here. Apparently not. In any case, I'll just do it as a host. In the meantime, you all stay safe. Remember, do not text or drive. Do not drink and drive. 10 2 people, 10 and 2. And happy days and sunshine ahead. And if you are heading to bed like I am, pleasant dreams and all that. I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.